Howdy, Hourglass Hearts! Last week I could not post a video for all of you lovely people because school had me feeling more dead than usual. So that was something, and I apologize, but now I am going to make up for that by making a beautiful, horrible video about seeing which of the Nickelodeon shows are the most similar to my life. But that's the kind of quiz we're gonna do today. Nickelodeon! Okay, so I am a tad nervous, I'm not gonna lie about this. I have a feeling, knowing me, I'll get like one of the only bad ones.
Greetings, trainees.
Like that one. Help me! Also, I am sincerely crossing my fingers, praying and hoping that it is an early 2000s masterpiece and not any of that post-2015 Nickelodeon trash that is out there. There are one or two like okay ones that I can handle for a minute or two, but they're just not the same, you know? They're not. I need to figure out more about my life, and this just might be the only way to do it. Let's pull up this nonsense so you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeehaw. What is my age? The dreaded question. My follow-up question would be physically or mentally, but since that's not an option for me to do, I will just go with biology. I'd be in this category since I'm 21. I'm noticing already that there are no pictures on this quiz, and that already has me less enthused because I need some visual stimulation typically when I'm being questioned in such a way as this. But we're just gonna go ahead because we're already a question deep, and this is the best one I could find. Yes, I am a boy, by the way. Many people on live streams and videos, pictures, etc. do tend to misgender me, and I'm never ever offended by it. Like it's never something I'm like,
you hurt my feelings because you asked that question.
It's more of a just me being confused as to why some person who is queer with flippy hair and a high-pitched voice would be confused as... Never mind. I totally get it. I'm never offended by this. This is just a like,
oh, you think I'm pretty?
In my opinion. That's usually the thought process that I have. What is the size of my group of friends? Well, I have many internet friends that I treasure daily. And I have one ride or die best friend. And then I've got like 2 or 3 pretty close friends. Yeah, we're not really much of a group of friends though. We're all kind of like separate friends. But I feel like the most accurate of these options would probably be this one because, yeah, yeah. In terms of in real lives. I'd say the closest thing I have to friends in the group variety of friends would be a group chat on Twitter. Literally. I don't really do friends in the group setting. So now I'm coming to the realization with this quiz that it kind of has the assumption that we're all extroverted people with a ton of friends that do more than just kind of have Disney/horror movie marathons. And that's not me. I feel indifferent about this. A lot of my friends and I have some similar interests, but we're pretty different from each other actually, which is kind of neat. So one thing we do have in common though is always being able to channel our inner child. So here's the one. Alright, next, this one is asking me about my family, and my sister, mom, and I are all very close, and my Grammy. I can't forget about her. My Grammy's precious. We're all very close, so the best option would probably be this one. Right there. I have another quiz bashing statement. I feel like this quiz is geared more for high school student age because I'm in college and it's a totally different dynamic. Although school dictates my life, I'd say that the only one that depicts that in a negative way would be this one here. The one that's talking about the personal goals that aren't being met. That would be the most accurate way I relate to school. But we're gonna try and stay positive. What do I do on a typical weekend? Well, I spend a lot of my time doing homework assignments and things like that. Writing, papers, yep, fun stuff. I also work, but I do actually do a lot of my YouTube stuff too, like filming and editing and streaming on the weekends. So that's what I do. I'm pretty busy. So I guess the one that would translate the best to is probably this one at the top about being really busy with stuffles. Alright, so now we have a question about my style. Great. I usually wear skinny jeans, band tees, graphic tees, flannels, baseball tees, like one of these kind of things, but nothing too extravagant. I do say that I try and make it kind of me-ish, and I try and look okay. So let's go for this try-hard option. Scenario: you're home alone on a Saturday. It's raining, and all your friends, all 2 of them, are away. What do you do? Personally, I don't go much outside anyway, so it's not really much of a factor that it's raining. Being alone is kind of sad, but then again, I can then have the full control of the remote and binge watch as many Netflix series as I'd like to in one night. If in this scenario we did not have Wi-Fi, then we'd be in trouble. What makes me stand out? Put it in the comments. Definitely not my ability to make every dull moment happy. I'm not talented at many things, and my sense of humor is usually unfitting and a lot of the time self-deprecating, so sometimes people don't want to laugh, but they do. So I guess we'll go for the second option there, huh? Yay. I would go on a road trip with my family any day of the week. No brainer. I don't even have to give this any hesitation. Wow. Okay. This quiz is putting me on the spot. Alright, yeah, to be honest, I truthfully did dread most aspects of this quiz, and I think the appropriate response would be no. But I am still curious what I got. The anticipation. Okay, so I can sort of see this. It's not totally taboo. I think if I did a character-specific quiz, I would definitely be Plankton or Squidward, because I can mostly relate to them. One thing I love about SpongeBob is he's very consistent. It's always been good. Yeah, it's a good little show. I liked SpongeBob growing up, and I like it now. My favorite episode to this day is the Krusty Krab pizza!
Krusty Krab, yeah, pizza is the pizza, yeah, for you and me.
Yes. Anyways, I spent my time doing that quiz, and you spent your time watching me do that, so I think you should do the quiz too. I have put the link to such quiz in the description, and I will also put it in the pinned comment for your convenience. You're welcome. Also, before I say goodbye, please do subscribe to this channel and my own personal channel, which is also linked in the end links and at the bottom. So yeah, do that if you haven't already. It would mean a lot to me. And yeah, see you next Sunday.